Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Mary Thane Brandt here with the LinkedIn Bakery, and this is Monday Motivation with Mary. You can find me here Monday mornings at 7 a.m. for a real quick motivation tip of the week. I try to keep these to 7 minutes, so this is really quick, and you can go ahead and get your day started. But before I get started with my tip today, it's time for some coffee. I love my coffee with almond milk, and I'm going to share with you, let's see, trying to get that paleo chocolate donuts. So who doesn't love donuts? And then they're paleo. And these are from Healthy Mama. They are so moist and so chocolatey. And if you're gonna have a donut, hey Michelle, hi, thanks for joining me. So I'm just doing a little review of Healthy Mama's Paleo Chocolate Donuts, having a little coffee, and then we're going to get started on today's motivation tip. So I want to talk to you about telling your story. You need to tell your brand story because it really helps people connect with you. Sorry, I still have some donut. So people want to know your why you're doing your business, or what the name is. I know for me that if I find out their backstory of why they started their business, like Flossie Hall, some businesses start in the kitchen, Flossie's or in the garage, and Flossie started in her kitchen in her home. And now she has this business, a very successful business, I might add. So I like to know the backstory. Why did you start your business and how did you come up with your business name? So what I'm going to ask you all to do is share in the comments your business name, the link to your business, and a little blurb about why you started your business or why you chose the name of your business. It helps people connect with you on a personal level. And we all know that people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So I'm going to share with you the LinkedIn Bakery because I don't sell cupcakes or donuts. I don't sell any baked goods. What I sell is your recipe to success on LinkedIn. And everything is designed around ingredients, whipping up a winning network, sizzling summaries, hot headlines, things like that. We used all baking terms because the LinkedIn Bakery, the name honors my mom who passed in 2016. I'd walked away from my business, wasn't sure I was going to do it, had some serious conversations with God. He gave me a couple clients, and so I rebranded, and Stephanie Novinskis helped me come up with a name, the LinkedIn Bakery, which honors my mom. Why? Because she was an amazing baker. She could cook and bake. I didn't inherit, she also was a painter and a crafter. So my friend also came up with a profile painter, which is actually the first name I was going to take. And as I kind of sat with that for a week, I was like, my mom was a great painter, but I'm not. So it didn't feel authentic to me, but she was an amazing baker, and I'm a pretty darn good baker myself. I make these things called 10-pound brownies. Any of my friends are watching that have had them, give me a thumbs up. Because they're amazing. If you want some, like people told me I should sell some of my baked goods back in the day. So anyways, I decided to go with the LinkedIn Bakery because that honors my mom and it's a skill set I have. So I could really relate to that. And so it's important for me to share that. And then the second part of that is if your business, if you give back to your community in any way, whether it's by volunteering your services, maybe you're a career coach, maybe you give back to the Boys and Girls Club or, a local organization. Maybe you give back to vets. I know that Flossie Hall hires military spouses because I know for military spouses, it's hard to get a job a lot of times because you're bouncing around. Well, I give back to the local Alzheimer's Association. So from day one, when I started my business, I know that having that philanthropic component was important to me. And so I give back 2% of all sales, not 2% of the profits. So if you write me a check for, well, I'm not going to do math this early. Let me rewind. So If you hire me as your career coach or LinkedIn strategist or buy one of my courses or attend my lab, just know that 2% of that ticket sale or that purchase price goes back to the local Alzheimer's Association here. And the goal is to make that 5% give back in 2020. So if your company has a component, whether it's giving back your time, resources, or money, please share that too, because I think that's really important. I know for me that if there are, let's say I'm looking for a career coach, and there are 3 that are equally qualified and that I can relate to. If one has a give back component to it, I'm always going to choose that person. Always, because they're already giving back and because that's something that's near and dear to my heart. I actually feel that every company, every organization should have an automatic volunteer program built into their company of 2 hours a month. That's how strong I feel about it, is that I wrote my senior thesis in college on this philosophy I have called CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility, and that every single company, organization, no matter how big or small, should have a mandatory component of giving back 2 hours. Each employee must volunteer 2 hours a month at some local, organization. I just feel the world would be a better place if we all did that. So the other component in my business is that I volunteer. My goal is 100 hours a month. And I mix that up through church, community, park cleanups, and sometimes some speaking gigs for some nonprofits. So that's my tip for you today, is to tell your story. Figure out, if you don't know what your story is, let's have a conversation. I know that you have a story there of why you started your business and how you came up with a name. What does that mean to you personally? We need to share a little bit about us personally so that our audience can connect with us personally. So I hope that this challenges you to think about why you started your business and how you came up with your name. And everyone, please drop the name of your business, your link to your website or your LinkedIn URL, whatever you want to share, and tell us a little bit about your business. I really want to open this up to have a more engaging community here. So I got to run because it's 7 minutes, and I promise to keep these to 7 minutes. Now, Wednesday, if you're local, I'm having my last LinkedIn Lab of 2018, 2 hours of Come Get It Done. We're having Nibbles and Bites by Flossie Hall, Cupcakes by Joy Baked, and there's a rumor that there might be some wine to cheers to, because we're saying goodbye to the wonderful LinkedIn Labs. They had a 2-year run, but it's time to move on to bigger and better things. So I hope that you'll join us. I think there are 4 seats left, and it's $49 for all of that. And LinkedIn has new features rolling out. I'll be sharing those at the lab, so you don't want to miss this one. We're really going to focus on some company page new features that are coming out. I got to run. Y'all have a great week. Bye.